Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're dialing in from. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you find this content helpful. Welcome, everybody. Today we'll talk about the wisdom of Solomon. This is one other book in the Apocrypha that is not listed in most Bibles today. But as you can see here, it says the wisdom of Solomon is recognized as deuterocanonical scripture by the Romans, the Greek Orthodox, and the Russian Orthodox churches. So this book has about 19 chapters. Obviously, I cannot go through all of them, but I'll give you some highlights that I made notes of. So let's get right into it. So this book exhorts us or encourages us to love righteousness, and that is Solomon speaking. And he points out the righteous live forever. He also tells us that the Most High is found by those who don't put him to the test. Take that advice as you may. Don't put him to the test, and you'll find him. The Most High is also manifested to those who trust him. Those who trust him will experience the manifestation of the Most High. The Most High did not make death. I found that pretty interesting. The Most High did not make death. The Most High created man for incorruption. He created man as an image of his own everlastingness. Simply put, we were meant to live forever or exist forever without decay, without sickness. That's all corruption. And death entered into the world by the envy of the devil. The souls of the righteous are in peace. They are in the Most High's hand, and no torment will touch them. The souls of the righteous. When I read that, I asked myself, who is the righteous? Is it simply those who believe? Or is it those who believe and follow with some actions? He who despises wisdom and discipline is miserable. He who despises wisdom and discipline is miserable. Think about some of the rich, the famous, who are quite miserable despite their wealth, despite their fame. This book also says that the root of understanding cannot fail. Few more highlights from the actual text. Here, highlighted, says, he will take his zeal as complete armor. This is the Most High. And he will make the whole creation his weapons to punish his enemies. The universe will go with him to fight against his frenzied foes. Shafts of lightning will fly with true aim. They will leap to the mark from the clouds as from a well-drawn bow. Hailstones, water of the sea, all this is creation that the Most High uses as his weapon. Think about all the so-called acts of God that we've been experiencing in recent years. The high frequency and intensity of the hurricanes, the wildfires, the volcanoes going up, erupting, and so on and so forth. Rivers will sternly overwhelm them. A mighty wind. This is all creation. This is all what we call nature. It is not just nature acting up. It's the Most High. He says he takes it and uses the creation as weapons to punish his enemies. So lawlessness will make all the land desolate. In a land where there is lawlessness, that land becomes desolate. Hear then, you kings, judges, rulers, judge rightly, keep the law, walk according to God's counsel. Of course, I'm just highlighting some things here. You can read the whole text for yourself. But I'm just pointing out that Solomon who asked for wisdom is telling other kings, judges, and rulers to judge rightly, to keep the law of the Most High, and to walk according to the Most High's counsel. He's advising other rulers to pay heed or pay attention to the Most High's counsel, not anything else. More highlights about wisdom. Wisdom is radiant. It doesn't fade away. Wisdom is easily seen by those who love her. In the early chapters of this book, wisdom is personified as a female. And Solomon goes on to describe wisdom in so many ways, in a personable way that we can relate. So she is easily seen by those who love her and found by those who seek her. She anticipates those who desire her and makes herself known to them. He who rises up early to seek wisdom won't have difficulty. He will find her sitting at his gates. Pretty straightforward, I think. To think upon wisdom is perfection of understanding. Wisdom goes around, seeking those who are worthy of her. And in their paths, she appears to them graciously. And in every purpose, she meets them. Think about the times you've been going about your business and you're just given, I call it a download, you're given an insight spontaneously on a situation that you're dealing with. That is wisdom appearing to you graciously and meeting you in every purpose that you're doing. For wisdom's true beginning is desire for instruction, and desire for instruction is love. And love is the observance of her laws. Remember, Isaiah said in John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments. Some more insights here. This is from chapter 6 in the book of Wisdom of Solomon. If therefore you delight in thrones and scepters, you princes of peoples, honor wisdom that you may reign forever. But what wisdom is, I will declare. So now he's going to tell us what wisdom is. And he tells us, I myself am also mortal. I'm like you, like everyone else. And I am a descendant of one formed first and born of the earth. He's talking about Adam. He's telling us he is like us. He was born of Adam. That's his ancestor. So now he goes on to explain that, yes, he was born out of Adam. He's a descendant of so many people. But he prayed. I prayed. Understanding was given to me. I asked, and a spirit of wisdom came to me. I preferred her before scepters and thrones. So before authority and power, he preferred wisdom. He considered riches, gems, gold, silver, health, and beauty. He disregarded those in comparison to wisdom. Why? Because all good things came to Solomon with wisdom. All these things, riches, gold, health, they came to him with wisdom. She was their creator. Wisdom gave birth to these things. She was their mother. This is how Solomon describes wisdom and how he acquired it. More highlights. Wisdom is treasure for men. It's a treasure that doesn't fail. Use it to obtain friendship with the Most High. Wisdom is the architect of all things, and this architect is the one that taught Solomon. She is the breath of the power of the Most High. Oof, this one is deep. I can't even begin to discuss it. Wisdom is the breath of the power of the Most High. Although she is one, she has power to do all things. Although wisdom is one, she has power to do all things. From generation to generation, she passes into holy souls. Not every soul, holy souls. So what makes a soul holy? She makes friends of God and prophets. Wisdom makes friends of God and prophets. For the Most High loves nothing as much as one who dwells with wisdom. She glorifies her noble birth by living with the Most High. Wisdom lives with the Most High. She is initiated into the knowledge of the Most High. What is richer than wisdom, which makes all things? And if understanding is effective, who more than wisdom is an architect of the things that exist? If a man loves righteousness, the fruits of wisdom's labor are virtues. For wisdom, she teaches soberness. These are the virtues: soberness, understanding, righteousness, and courage. There is nothing in life more profitable for people than these virtues: soberness, understanding, righteousness, and courage. There is nothing in life more profitable for people than this. Wisdom foresees signs and wonders and the issue of seasons and times. Therefore, I determined to take her to live with me, knowing that she is one who would give me good counsel, encourage me, give me care during times of grief. Because of her, I will have glory among multitudes and honor in the sight of elders. Though I am young, I will be found keen when I give judgment. When I am silent, they will wait for me. When I open my lips, they will heed what I say. If I continue speaking, they will put their hands on their mouths. Basically, their jaws will drop when I speak. Why? Because Solomon would speak with wisdom. Immortality in kinship to wisdom. And the thought in my heart, how immortality, is in kinship. So it's related to wisdom. I mean, the Most High, Solomon is talking at another level here. You know, what we think of just as things we describe as intangible things, he is describing them as being related by blood. Immortality is in kinship to wisdom. And in her friendship is good delight. And in the labors of her hands, the labors of hands is wealth that doesn't fail. But perceiving that I could not otherwise possess wisdom unless the Most High gave her to me, I pleaded with the Most High and implored him, and with my whole heart I said, O God of my ancestors, give me wisdom, her who sits by you on your thrones. He describes wisdom as an entity or a person that is sitting by the Most High. on the Most High's thrones, plural. And he's saying he's praying and asking the Most High to give wisdom to him, to have wisdom dispatched from the thrones to him. Wisdom is with you and knows your works, and was present when you were making the world, and understands what is pleasing in your eyes, and what is right according to your commandments. Send her from the holy heavens and ask her to come from the throne of your glory. Thank you for listening. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you find this content helpful.